Hi, lovely mums. I wanted to create a little video for you today because I'm not sure if you've seen some of my emails over the past few days since we had our masterclass the other day, but I just wanted to answer any questions that you had, and I wanted to let you know of some common questions that mums had about the course before they've joined. So I just wanted to actually pull up an email that I was given because, that I received, because it had a lot of questions that you may have, or you may be thinking, or you may be sitting on the fence about whether or not you want to take the next step and get some more help with your fussy eater. So I had a lovely email from a lady, a mum who I won't name her, but she asked me about whether it was suitable because she had two young children and one was like super young and she wasn't sure whether she was actually going to be able to, eat meal times together. And I was like, that's totally fine. There's so many other things we can do. In the masterclass, I talked about, eating meals together being really important. There's so many other things. There's so many other components of that greater feeding ecosystem that we've got to get right to set our little ones up for success. So remember, we've got the parent and our mindset, our confidence, our expectation. We've got the child and understanding why the child is fussy. And then we've got the feeding environment, and eating together is just one component of that greater feeding environment as well. So there's so many other things that we can do to improve a child's eating habits and support you with your fussy eater. So I said to her how I could see myself helping her with my Transforming Fussy Eaters program was, number one, provide her with strategies to get her daughter interested in trying new foods that wasn't at dinner time. If dinner time was too hard at the moment, then we can do it at other times. Takes the pressure off dinner too if they're getting more during the day. We would talk about ideas to add nutrients, so value add to each meal and snack. So increasing fiber and iron and nutrients throughout the day, again, takes the pressure off dinner. So fiber, iron, omegas, we can always add throughout the day. And I've got plenty of tricks up my sleeve there. I will be reassuring her that, and she has since joined, that she is doing everything she can to manage her fussy eater and set them up for success in the long term. And there's never any judgment, I promise. I talked to her about the fact that, or emailed her to say that, yes, she'll have a clear action plan for the rest of the year and beyond for how to feed her daughters, for how to talk about food, how to serve up food, what foods to give, what amounts are appropriate. And also, most importantly, last but not least, remove her stress, remove her worry, and I guess set her confidence up so that she's not comparing to others. She's not worrying about whether her children are getting enough anymore. So, So that is just one email that I've responded to over the past 24 hours. And she's since joined, and I can't wait to start with her in just over a week now. This group of mums to tackle how we set children up for success. So remember, we've got that feeding ecosystem, which does involve looking at the parent and the child, and also the environment. And the 3-week feeding reset really delves into that. And I provide you with a lot of support along the way. We have those 3 weekly group Zoom calls. And then you've got my online library of everything that you need to support you on your journey with your fussy eater. And I'll be referring to a lot of those in the 3-week feeding reset. And also we've got the Facebook group, which is a wonderful supportive community of mums. And yeah, we share wins and frustrations and basically support each other on the journey. So that's in a nutshell what you will be, I guess, entering into, how you feel when you join Transforming Fussy Eaters. It's open until this evening. I'm going to be completely honest. I am changing the way things are set up for moving forward. So this program, as it is in terms of its value for money, will never be the same again. But yeah, if you've got any other questions, so I guess what I'm trying to say is you should join now if you're really wanting help, because it won't be the same again. And if you don't change the way that you feed your child, then nothing's going to change. And what I often see is with children probably between the ages of sort of 2 and 4, and by the way, this program is suitable for children all the way up to the age of about 10, but children between the age of 2, 4, even 5, if they're really starting to narrow their intake and they're starting to sort of drop foods off one by one, If you don't do something now, then the chances are that they will continue to narrow their intake. If you don't set up a plan to start to stretch them and expand their horizons with food, and I guess have the understanding and the tools to be able to do that, then they will get narrower and narrower. And so in 12 months' time, when you might hear me talking about something on a podcast, which is what I'm about to start in the next month, you'll be like, oh yeah, Karina did say, in 12 months' time, if I don't do anything different, then my fussy eater could be even worse. And then you're even more worried and more stressed. So I don't want that for you. My journey was the best part of 10 years, and I want to shorten that time frame for you. So anyway, end of the day, doors closed tonight, and you'll have the links that you need to click on, book in, and as I said, we'll start in just over a week. So please email me today if you've got any questions. As I said, age group is probably from 1 to 10. If you can't possibly eat together at the moment, it doesn't matter. That's one piece of that bigger feeding ecosystem that we need to get right. And I'm here to hold your hand along the way. So have a beautiful day, everyone, and bye for now.